막상 이게 길을 가다 보면은 목적지를 분명히 보고 갔는데 점점점 더 목적지가 가까워지지 않고 오히려 더 멀어지는 경험을 하시고도 계실 거고요. 분명히 길이라고 갔는데 생각지도 못했던 장애물들이 하나씩 여러분들 앞을 막아서는 그런 경험들도 많이 하고 계실 거예요. 앞으로도 많이 하실 겁니다. 근데 원래 그렇습니다. 어떤 목표라는 게 있으면요, 목표를 달성하기 위한 과정은 원래 힘든 길입니다. 이 삶이라는 것 자체가 늘 왔다 갔다 할 수 있지만 우리가 바닥에 있더라도 비굴하고 좌절하지 말고, 어느 정도 성공을 했더라도 교만하지 말고 무례하지 말고, 늘 어느 정도 성공에 있을 때에는 똑같이 옛날에 힘들었었을 내 노력했었던 그 과거를 생각하면서 겸손하게 살아갈 수 있는 능력, 그러면서 내가 이 삶에 감사할 수 있는 능력 자체가 지금 여러분들이 겪는 그 시간들이 나중에 미랄이 될 거란 말입니다.
Today, I want to talk about purpose. But I'm not here to give you the standard commencement about finding your purpose. Instead, I'm here to tell you that finding your purpose isn't enough. The challenge for our generation is to create a world where everyone has a sense of purpose. One of my favorite stories is when JFK went to go visit the NASA Space Center and he saw a janitor holding a broom and he asked him what he was doing, and the janitor replied, "Mr. President, I'm helping put a man on the moon." Purpose is that feeling that you are a part of something bigger than yourself, that you are needed, and that you have something better ahead to work for. Purpose is what creates true happiness. So it's up to all of us to create it so we can all keep moving forward together. So first, let's take on big, meaningful projects. We have the potential to do so much more than that. More than 300,000 people worked to put that man on the moon. Millions of volunteers immunized children around the world against polio. And millions of more people built the Hoover Dam and other great projects. And now it's our generation's turn to do great things. Now I know, maybe you're thinking, I don't know how to build a dam. I don't know how to get 1 million people involved in anything. Let me tell you a secret. No one does when they begin. Ideas don't come out fully formed. They only become clear as you work on them. You just have to get started.
I'd say focus on signal over noise. A lot of companies get confused. They spend money on things that don't actually make the product better. We've never spent any money on advertising. Put all of the money into R&D and manufacturing and design to try to make the car as good as possible. I think that's the way to go. So the final thing is, don't just follow the trend. That it's good to think in terms of the physics approach or first principles. Rather than reasoning by analogy, you boil things down to the most fundamental truths you can imagine and you reason up from there. And this is a good way to figure out if something really makes sense or if it's just what everybody else is doing. It's hard to think that way. You can't think that way about everything. It takes a lot of effort. If you're trying to do something new, it's the best way to think. As you get older, your obligations increase. And once you have a family, you start taking risks not just for yourself, but for your family as well. It gets much harder to do things that might not work out. So now is the time to do that before you have those obligations. I would encourage you to take risks now. Do something bold. You won't regret it.